Hello everybody, my name is Dinosaur Plays, and today we are joined by my friend. You will not hear him, but I will utter every word he does. Today, we are ranking the survivability of every Mori in this game. Now, me and my friend are going to have different opinions, because we're two different people, and I'm weaker than him. So, my ratings are going to be a lot lower than his on the survivability scale. But to make it fair, because most of these would be a 1 or 0 out of 10 survivability if we didn't do this, we are pretending that there's an imaginary group of paramedics to the side waiting to carry us to a hospital and save our life. Now that that's all done, let's hit the play Mori button and start rating. So yeah, that's a 1.5 out of 10 on the survivability scale. Just because of the medics on the side. And my friend said, quote, "I'm dying." The fuck? Pick a skin for the trapper. Any of them that's not Naughty Bear, because Naughty Bear gets a different one. Also, forgot to mention this at the start of the video. You guys follow along at home. Do the Jason one. Select it, then go to his weapon. Then go to his weapon selection and pick the, marked Bolo machete. It's the closest one to Jason's machete. It's one of the free ones you get. But we do encourage you guys to play along at home. So grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, a marker, or a pencil, and follow along. Leave your results in the comments if you so wish. Now let's hit play Mori. Yeah. So that's a 5 out of 10 simply because of the medics. You're either crawling away and staying in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, or you are fucked. It's a 50-50 chance. Now let's go to the Naughty Bear skin and hit play Mori. No preface for him.
Oh my, Naughty. Aren't we having a marvelous day?
It's not his voice, it's the narrator's voice from the game. So yeah, that's a 0 out of 10 on the survivability scale, if you guys couldn't guess that. Yeah, like, we might have a chance of being rescued despite what he did to us, but that throw into the bear trap was just... Alright, pick the Wraith skin. The Blighted skin. Why does he have a massive hole through his chest? Who stole this man's heart? He must have got broken up with on Valentine's Day. The double heartbreak. Now let's... Now let's stop with all these jokes and hit play Mori. The Wraith. I want to put an 8 out of 10 on my survivability scale. He put a 9, guys. Alright, pick a hillbilly skin. Holy hell, look at his Pyromania skin. buoy on the beach. What the fuck is that beard he has? Hammer down! Let's stop with the jokes. Is that just a piece of meat? Yeah, the Trump. I'm writing him down as the Trump voter. Actually, he saw it from your... Was that the left or right shoulder? All the way down, and I think it cut through the left or right nipple, so... Yeah, but he can grab you by the head, and everything above what he cut. So yeah, your body's... Your body's just really cut at a weird angle. The Trump voter gets a 0 out of 10 survivability rate. Simply because his, giant chainsaw hits your heart and your lungs. Now it's time for the nurse. Pick a nurse skin. The incident. You mean the accident? Why not use the, free body for her, the, World War II nurse uniform? Then go to her hat and use the... tape. For this little Mori preview, use the gas mask as your mask, the free World War II nurse uniform, and then any, pick the red hot saw, it's at the very top, just because I like the design. Tell me when you're ready to play. You see, guys, this is how they did medical stuff in the Second World War. That's right, the nurse would strangle you to death back in World War II. Definitely not strangled long enough. I'm feeling a little woozy here, man. Ah, shit. Shit, stop the music! Stop the music! Alright, what weapon are we using? Use the flathead skull piercer screwdriver just because it's funny. No, wasn't that with the unbreakable pipe? Yeah, I don't think we've ever gone against a Michael. Hey, you hit play Mori. I was so tempted to make a Ghostface reference. I did make a Ghostface reference when you said he'll feel a little woozy. In the wise words of Stu Mocker, I'm feeling a little... Oh, I might feel a bit more than a little woozy after that one. Stop with the music, you goddamn... The... shape. .5, just in case. Alright, pick a hag skin. Damn, I forgot how weird she looks. You want to do the rogue creature skin set from the battle pass? Me too. Alright, let's hit play Mori. Not enough jokes for this outfit. I'm gonna have to say, well, ma'am, if you could please return my jugular to my throat. Ma'am, can you put my spleen back? The old lady in the wood. Lady gets 0 out of 10 on the survivability scale. Alright guys, it's time for the doctor. Yeah, because he doesn't get a unique Mori with either of his skins. Holy shit, actually look at the Endless Suffering skin real quick. It looks like Bill. Dog, he's literally wearing the same... Alright, let's use the look-see. Fun fact, one of my favorite YouTubers actually starred in one of the look-see episodes from that one place. Forgot what he's from. But he was in it. His name's Dead Meat. You might have heard of his famous series, The Kill Count. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I'm dead. Oh. You go look at it right now. I'll go write down my notes. That is a 0 out of 10. Keep in mind that any amount of electricity can kill someone, especially with long exposure. And what did the doctor do to us? It's... Yeah. Alright, play Mori. I wanna make a joke about transgenderism, but I can't do that in good conscience. Like, I don't want to get banned for it. Transgender women when you accidentally misgender them. Yeah, those noises just kill you. Eats the man, gets a 0 out of 10 on the survival. Oh, the Hunkress. Yeah, I used the Beach Day skin. Yeah, I think I'm dead after that one. Damn overkill. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 1 as well. Hey. Yeah, and I thought I was gonna get moried by it as well, but I escaped. Alright. You know how some of the names on my list are jokes? So... The hillbilly's down as the Trump voter. The hag's down as the old lady. The doctor is down as the as doctor with an A at the end. The cannibal, also known as Leatherface, is marked down as Eat the Man. And the Huntress is down as Dommy Mommy. Yeah, get the were-elk ready. Alright. That's not fatal, guys. Don't worry. Guys, that's not fatal. Guys, it's not fatal for him to put his hands on my throat. Okay, guys, that's fatal. My intestines. I don't know. Maybe they'll just shove new intestines into the giant gaping hole in my stomach. That's a 1 out of 10. Don't ever call Kruger that again. I mean, he's going down on my list like that. He's going down as the pedophile on my list. Alright, start. He didn't. Bill never moved. He doesn't back up. Freddy just walks up closer while perfectly masking their shadow. Oh, like when he's getting up? His legs never move, but it makes it look like he is because of the motion you make when you get up. Yeah, they can fix the giant gaping hole in me. Alright, pick a pig skin, any pig skin. Holy shit, is that the outfit of the guy that I think it is? It is. The deceiver skin. Alright, get to the blighted one. Pigs when they decide they don't want to be slaughterhouse food. Pigs when they fight back from the people. No, that's a 3 out of 10. Amanda's hand blade goes right through the throat. Do you know, Tate, having your throat slit like that, you get like 10 minutes of life left. Who's Mr. Puddles? Why not the giant-ass clown next to him? The one that looks like Pennywise? I like it when my guy looks horrifying. Yeah, he doesn't. Did you not hear that crack on the third stomp? Yeah, he snaps your neck. Pennywise ripoff gets a 1 out of 10 on the survival rate. Oh, I forgot to mention that we had a disagreement last round. Guys, he said it would be a 5. I said it would be a 1. That's our disagreement for the pig. Pick a spirit skin, any spirit skin, since she doesn't have a second Mori. Oh, yeah. Blonde women. Hit the play Mori, I've got a joke to make. Blonde women when you get their coffee order wrong at Starbucks. Oh shit! I never noticed that. She cuts the same area on the survivor that her dad cut her at. Her name will be Half Off Girl. Half Off gets a 5. You mean Hunk from Resident Evil. Yeah, I agree too. I'd say do both, but we can't do both. Alright, let's go. Military people when you're not a part of their military. Alright, guys, let's analyze this even further. So that's a cut through the wrist. Wait, no, that's more through the forearm. Then a leg. Then right through the heart. No, you'd be dead even if he didn't drag it, because when he plunges it into your chest, that's your heart, and then he just pulls down. Yeah, and he didn't get the ankle. He got the heel. Specifically Achilles heel. Yeah, so basically you're dead, even if he only does the first stab through your forearm because of the arteries. I like being... No, but I can look at it. Don't worry, I'm writing down our notes on the Legion right now. You said it was unsurvivable. Alright, guys, scroll through the video and find when the plague disappears if you don't like vomit. I say we do the cat prediction skin, actually. You know, that weird-ass cat look. I don't like that skin. I changed my mind. Let's do the Deep Rift skin. Holy shit, she kinda bad. Hashtag hot emo hot goth mommy. Alright, 3, 2, 1, play the Mori. I don't know how heavy her thing on a chain is. No. I think we're gonna have to calculate how much her weapon weighs. Look at the impact of it, though. Did you see how heavy it smacked our survivor? Like, yeah, but it goes pretty deep into your cheek if you account the spikes. Hey, free piercing, though, right? You know, until she wraps it around your throat, starts strangling you, and then goes... I say a 0 because you gotta think, her vomit is lethal. You know what? I'll meet you halfway. So, Vomit Girl, I will meet you in the middle and do a 3 out of 10. Alright, guys who don't like vomit, you can come back now. We're on Ghostface. I'm really tempted to say we do the Blighted skin, but, like, you can't go wrong with the classic. Do we flip a coin to find out? Alright, do the Blighted. Yeah. Shit, I started it without saying it. Yeah, did as hell. 1.5. Demo dog. You know what? I agree. 3, 2, 1, start. Random pitbull named Cupcake. Cupcake is a 0 out of 10. Alright, guys, it's time for the Oni. Why not? You know what? I agree. Let's do the Minotaur. Have we had a 10 out of 10 survivable one yet? Yeah, but that's our highest currently, a 9. Who knows? It's Deathslinger. Go with the Blighted Bounty Hunter. Hashtag Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption. Start it. Guys, is this Red Dead Redemption? Yeah, because it goes, like, right. No, it's through his back. You can actually see the, like, little harpoon that he uses to stab you through, like, your heart. Then when he pulls the trigger, it goes up, hits your throat, goes through your mouth. So it obviously rebounded somewhere in your throat to angle to get through your... Or was it... Yeah, because it was pointing at the back of your neck. So it had to have bounced off something in your mouth to go out that cleanly. So overall, just a 0 out of 10. You're fucked in every way possible. I completely agree. Holy shit, there's spikes on the back of his pyramid head in that skin. Hashtag metal when you accidentally heat it in the microwave. Start it. I don't think the metal approved of that. What the shit? Yeah, you're like sawed in half, but the game didn't want to show it. Doritos, man. Oh, I could have made a Doritos joke. Doritos when they go down your throat the wrong way and cut your entire mouth open. Negative 10 out of 10 on the pyramid head, right? What? Why not William Birkin, the guy with the giant eye sticking out of his shoulder? Three, two, one. Hashtag scientists when they accidentally develop a cure. The CIA when you accidentally develop a cure for cancer. Yeah. Blight. Yeah, the twins. Pick a skin, any skin. Yeah, go pirate. That's not pirate, that's immigrant. You're talking about New World Stowaway, right? That's... Tate, that's a British person going to the Americas. Alright, do we play Victor or Charlotte's first? Alright. Alright, let me rewatch that. That's a 0. So her name will be labeled as Car, and she gets a 0 out of 10 on the survivability scale. Alright, are you guys noticing a pattern? We have a lot of zeros. Get her, Vic. Get him, Victor. Get him. I love it when a small child attacks me. Ugly ass baby. Ugly ass baby gets a 0 out of 10. Pressured Performer? Why not God of Desire? The one where he's dressed up like fucking Cupid. This just proves the fact that he's a twink. Guys, I've been saying this for decades. This man is a twink. Hashtag Cupid when you don't want to get Cupid when you don't want to get a boyfriend or girlfriend to start it. And then he gives you an autograph. Twink gets a 2 on my scale. Alright, it's time for my favorite killer in the entire game. Just kidding, but he's really close. Pick a Nemesis skin. Obviously. Start it. I can't think of any jokes to do for this. So that's unsurvivable. He didn't need... He's got no skins because he got removed and you can't... Oh shit, I can't watch it! Guys, you're not gonna be able to see his Mori, but just know that it's a 0 out of 10. He literally sends you to hell. Pinface gets a 0 out of 10 plus... The Pinhead's the only character on my list so far to get additional writing past the rating. He gets 0 out of 10 plus eternal damnation. Also, I thought of a joke for Nemesis. You know how his nickname is you know how he's commonly called Nemi as a nickname? Hashtag the Emmys when you don't accept the reward ceremony. The Jabberwock. Fun fact, this actually I won't say that fun fact because it's not fun. Hashtag least dangerous animal in Australia, play the Mori. Art bitch gets a 0 out of 10. Birds? It's called birds. Ah shit, 4 really good skins, and all 4 of them are creepy in their own way. I think we run the legendary one. Alright, women when they get psychic powers. Play it. Yeah, but you'll never walk again. Twin! Did you seriously just say 10 out of 10 on the survivability scale? Twin, that's like an 8. We are. We are doing it off of injuries. Like, it's survivable, but do you not see how much blood pour out? Twin. There's like 3 paramedics. She's broken 90 of your bones. Yeah. But that's like a 3. Eddie's tribute? Oh shit, he does. Alright. Play it. The arcade machine when it decides to fight back. Oh shit! Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to say that's unsurvivable. Alright, Greg gets a 0 out of 10 on the survivability skills. Plus Eternal Darkness. Twin, you're not letting me write these down on the sheet so I can give a recap. Yeah, let's do Blighted Whisker. Also known as Blighted Whiskers. Come on, come up with a joke for it. Horrible joke, I'll make my own. When a nerd tries to fight back against a jock. Hey, it's better than yours. Sunglasses at night. Sunglasses at night has a 0 out of 10 survivability. Alright. Alright, do permanent injunction and then pair it with the death mask from the battle pass. Not the battle pass, the tome. It's literally a peak outfit. Like, best outfit ever. You agree? It's a good skin though, right? Twin. You're joking, right? It looks like a statue. Alright. The guards at the United Kingdom Palace when you don't stop fucking with them. Play the Mori. Oh shit, he summoned the average British people. Average UK citizen gets a 2 out of 10 on our survivability board. Shit, no. We'll do Heartstopper because she has fishnets. Jesus Christ, her ass is fat. It's right below Dark Dreamer. Oh shit! Someone blur that! The average... Ah shit, I've already made that joke. Average Bluey fan trying to fight back for the last Bluey plush fighting against a 6-year-old child. Play the Mori. Oh shit, why is she molesting us? What the fuck? Alright. She's getting written in my note as mommy. 5 out of 10. Capital T, capital A, capital K, capital E. Me to dinner. Take me to dinner. Famous words, right? You don't want the arcade machine that has a literal human skull on it? Fine. I can't think of a joke. Play the Mori.
It will be fast, possibly painless. Die. Fast. Please.
Robo gets a 0 out of
It
10.
is only over.
Oh yeah, you're right. Negative 100. It's fucking amazing. Pick the inoculated xenomorph. It's the best skin, totally. No, I just like the looks. Yeah, but I like the inoculated xenomorph. Hashtag the stray cat when you accidentally run up on it to pet it. Play the Mori. Holy shit, it's so cool looking. Xeno gets a negative 20. Remember when the xenomorph Remember when the xenomorph clone came out in the PTB and everyone started posting videos about how caked up the alien is? Alright, back from the dead, Chucky. Hashtag the... No, that's just recapping the entire plot of Chucky. Play the Mori!
You're gonna freaking pay!
Dollface gets a 1. I'm giving it a 1. Use the wolf skin! Use the wolf! Play the Mori. Guys, this is just my pet cupcake. Don't insult him. Oh, he swallowed my soul. Whoop. Whoop gets a Gangnam Style gets a 0 out of 10. I actually own the Lich. Oh, there's not. Both of these have been out a while. Pick one. Alright, play the Mori since I can't think of a joke. No, I think this is survivable, guys. He's just touching me. Oh shit, my skin! Vecna negative 100. He turned me into a bastard skelly, in the wise words of James A. Janice. That's all 3 of them! Oh, Chronicle of Terror. Hashtag when you accidentally break into an abandoned castle in Transylvania. Which is also where I'm getting deported, guys, because I'm trans. Trump's deporting me to Transylvania. Yeah, my joke's totally not funny. Press the mori to get out of it. Oh shit, we're being touched by bats. Excuse me, sir, that's my throat. What the fuck? Fuck you, Dracula. Drac gets a 1. by kicking him in the dick and running away. Alright, pick a Houndmaster skin. They're both the same. Alright, play it. When the dog owner you've been annoying finally gets pissed off at you. Mmm, fruit salad. Yummy. No, that's fruit salad, not my no face. Alright guys, let's recap our points, right? And there was no 10 out of 10 survivability, so good luck guys. What was it? You will not survive Sadako. Twin, go break every bone she broke in you. You won't live. You know what? I'll do it for you. Yeah. You'll live, but it's not that high on the survivability. You're bleeding out because the bones went through your skin. You're gonna have blood pouring from those wounds. I don't think jacking off repairs your health. Alright guys, the ghoul is a 1.5 out of 10, the trapper's a 5, the naughty bear is a 0, the wraith is an 8, the Trump voter, also known as the hillbilly, gets a 0 out of 10, the nurse has a 10 out- oh, we did get a 10 out of 10. The nurse. The shape has a 0.5 out of 10, the old lady, also known as the hag, has a 0 out of 10, the doctor, open for visitation, also known as the doctor, has a 0 out of 10, the Eats the Man, also known as Leatherface, has a 0 out of 10. The Huntress, also known as Dummy Mommy, has a 1 out of 10. The Werelk has a 1 out of 10. The Pedophile, also known as Freddy Krueger, has a 3 out of 10. The Pig has a 1 out of 10. The Pennywise ripoff, also known as the Clown, also has a 1 out of 10. Half Off Girl, also known as the Spirit, has a 5 out of 10. What the fuck does that say? Oh, multi. That means the Legion. The Legion, has a 1 out of 10. The Vomit Girl has a 3 out of 10. Hang on, who's this talking about? I need to know. Oh, yeah, it's Ghostface. Daddy, also known as Ghostface, is a 1.5 out of 10. Cupcake is a 0 out of 10. Mr. Oni, also known as the Oni, is a 0 out of 10. Cowboy, also known as the Death Slinger, is a 0 out of 10. Doritos Man, also known as Pyramid Head, also known as the thing that really hurts your mouth when you eat it wrong, negative 10 out of 10. Blight, 0 out of 10. The twins, they both get a 0, including ugly-ass baby guys. Twink gets a 2 out of 10. Nemesis, also known as Nemi, gets a 0 out of 10. Pin Face, also known as Pin Head, gets a 0 out of 10, plus Eternal Damnation. The Art Bitch, also known as the Artist, gets a 0 out of 10. Flip the Paper. Sadako gets a 3 out of 10. Greg gets a 0 out of 10, plus Eternal Darkness. Sunglasses at Night gets a 0 out of 10. Average United Kingdom person, also known as the Knight, gets a 2 out of 10. Mommy, also known as the Skull Merchant, gets a 5 out of 10. She gets a 5 out of 10 plus a take me to dinner. Yeah, no, that's where we're going after dinner. Robo gets a negative 10 out of 10 because he breaks your skull. The Xenomorph gets a negative 20 out of 10 because he evaporates your skull. Doll gets a 1 out of 10. The Wolf gets a 1 out of 10. That's also the unknown, guys. Vecna gets a negative 100 out of 10, plus a comment that says, hey, where'd my skin go? Hey, stop that man! He stole my skin! Hey, I'm walking here! Yeah, because apparently the person he stole the skin from was New Yorkian. Dracula got a 1 out of 10, and the dog got a 0 out of 10. Well, that's it, guys. If you wanna see us rate survivors based on how likely we are to beat them in a fight, tune in for the next video.